Come with me to tour my new house in Florida City, Florida. I'm going to be doing a house tour showing you what 2900 gets you in Florida City, Florida. So I live in a 4-bed, 3-bath home. And when you first come in the home, you have this closet. Now this closet came with shutters, so I'm able to put these up if there is a hurricane. I heard hurricanes are not that common in this area though. This is also my internet box, so that's in here. And then I have a lot of space for my shoes at the bottom. When you first come in, you can see the steps. The lighting is very nice in the home. This is my first bedroom. I use this room for storage, so I'm not gonna open that. Then you have this little utility closet, which also comes with my water heater in here and a fuse box for the water heater as well. You can change your water temperature just by turning the button, which is super cool because I've never seen a water heater like this before. You have your main fuse box right here on the wall and then a whole bunch of lights. So when you first come in, you see the huge kitchen. The house was built in 2025. Everything was brand new. When I moved in, I had to take all the plastic and stuff off of all of the stuff. So I was very happy to have something that wasn't touched before and to be the first tenant. It does come with a nice size pantry, a lot of space and a lot of cabinets. I have so much cooking stuff. So it's great to have so many cabinets. That's one of the most important things I was looking for. You do have a half bath downstairs. So most of the houses in Florida come with like a little sink and a little restroom. All of them usually come with a half bath. And then my washer and dryer is here. I wasn't really happy about this. I really wanted to wash and dry a room just because I had to store my my laundry pods and my dryer sheets somewhere else. You have a nice size living room. I did get 2 bar stools for now since it's just me, but I might get some more later, and a little space for my trash can. One of my favorite things about the house is that there's so many outlets. It's outlet here, 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 2 over there. Like I always have somewhere I could plug something up at, even outlets down here. So a lot of space in the living room, nice high ceilings, and plenty of space for my TV. This is an 86-inch TV, and it doesn't even, like, it looks big, but it doesn't look that big compared to how big the living room is. Have a nice sized backyard with a beautiful lake view. They did build this lake because it used to be just like grassland, the whole property. I don't like the tree, but that ain't my problem. So I'm going to show you upstairs. So my favorite part about the property is that it has a railing. So, you know, if I'm retired or if my mom or grandma comes over, they're able to hold on to this while they're walking up the steps. Also, the carpet upstairs. A lot of homes in Florida that I looked at, even apartments, they didn't have carpet at all anywhere. So I was super happy to have carpet upstairs. Now, when you first come up, you'll see the master bathroom. So there's only one tub in the house. All of them have a mirror, little cabinet, whatever. This is where my furnace is. Then I have a Wi-Fi AC system. And then this is the second bedroom. This is where my kids' stuff is. So whenever my kids come, I'm going to finish setting up their room. So they'll have this room for my daughter. And then the second room is for my son. And all the rooms have a lot of space. A lot of space, a nice size closet, and then you have the view of the whole complex from here. As you can see, they're still building the complex, which is why there's a whole bunch of just like sand everywhere. Beautiful lighting in the house, which is super important. And this is a really nice size closet. I can actually like fit in here. But I haven't put anything in here yet because it's just me, so there's no need. Last but not least, we got this nice rail. So nobody's just like falling over here. It's really safe for like families. If I had my kids here, this would be great. I wouldn't have to worry about my daughter like falling over this and falling off the steps. So that's great. It has a nice little space right here. If you want to put up like a baby gate, if you did have like little kids, you can put up a baby gate and everything. The last room is the fourth bedroom. Is the master bedroom, which is my room. I have a walk-in closet. I'm not gonna open that up. I have a walk-in closet. It has smoke alarms in every room and in the hallways. And then you have this really nice view again of the lake. Now, I don't like the tree. The tree just needs to go. My neighbors, they have a gazebo. Something that I kind of want, but I don't be outside at all. And then last but not least is my restroom. So, I just have a shower, little mirror, toilet. Just simple. All in all, I feel like I pay a decent amount for what I get in Florida, because Florida is very expensive. I did hear that they were making prices higher because they want people to leave Florida because it's overpopulated. A lot of people that I've met, they have about 5 to 6 people to a house. So for me being by myself, it's just something I expected that it was going to be high, because even for a 2-bedroom apartment, they're starting at $3,000 in Miami. So for me, this was a really good option for me. It was clean. I didn't have to worry about bugs, as a lot of people know when it comes to places that have high humidity. It's very common to have bugs like ants and roaches in those properties. So that's something that I personally couldn't live with. I have lived in Houston before, and I did experience a lot of issues when it came to bugs and roaches, and I can't deal with bugs. So for my peace and sanity, I like living here because it's clean, and not only clean, it's very quiet. Living downtown, a lot of people are like, oh, you're young, like you should move to Miami so you can go out every night. It's a lot of things that come with that. I don't want to be a target for one, and also I like to be safe, especially since it's just me. I have to like think about what's gonna happen when I go home. Like my community is gated, so I'm able to come into my home and not worry about too much happening because we have security and it's gated. But when it comes to these different apartments and parties and Airbnb hosts, like, you don't know who's going to be in and out of there. So it's very important for me to make sure that I'm safe and secure. All in all, the rent is pretty high. I only pay 3 utilities: my internet, water, sewer, and electricity. So it's not that bad, all in all, but I feel like I got a good deal. What do you think? You let me know in the comments if you think this is a good deal. So yeah, $2,900 for 4 beds, 3 baths. I'm not sure if my landlord owns any other of the houses over here, but the smallest unit is a 3-bed, 3-bath. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 3-bed, 3-bath is the smallest, and it goes up to like a 5-bed, 4-bath, but they're not even built yet. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm definitely gonna start like posting more content of me going out in Florida. I do work in Miami, so I'm out there pretty often. But yeah, thanks for watching.